A normal day on the set of Farscape, if there is such a thing on Farscape. Well, Ben and I, whoever was a human face on the show, would be most likely to be on set first, in the first scenes of the day and the last scenes of the day, because they had to observe a turnaround for everyone. So the actors who were in heavy makeup, like Gigi Edgely, Virginia Hay, Anthony Simcoe, as regular cast members, they would have to come in still very early, but they wouldn't be on set until much later. So getting up as late as possible, but still to be on time for my pickup. Each season, I think, the first season we started filming it at Fox Studios, which was a total luxury because most people working on the show lived within 5 minutes of it, walking or driving. It was very central and fantastic purpose-built studios. Then we moved out to these sheds in Homebush, no air conditioning, roofs that creaked, and when it rained, unbelievable noise. When the sun was out, unbelievable noise from the creaking. Planes overhead. It was an incredible environment to work in, which then meant revoicing a lot of the work, about 98% by the end, I think, by the end of fourth season. So for us, normally Ben and I would come in, maybe shoot for however many hours until lunch. It was all about lunch for me. I just would count the hours. It was like being back at school. Have an enormous lunch to refuel, and then, unless we were doing stunt scenes, if we were doing a fight sequence at the end of the day, I'd try not to eat too much because you get quite ill. And then lunchtime, if we were lucky, we had it to ourselves, and if we had to, we'd do interviews. And most days, by about season 2, if I wasn't horizontal for about 5 minutes during the lunch, I just did not think I would make it through. I don't know how Ben did it. He had more resilience and more staying power than anyone. And I realized part way through, I actually turned to him and I said, I've realized what you do now. And he said, what? And I said, you mentally prepare to do this show for 50 years, so that if we only do it for 5, you've got plenty of energy left in reserve. And he said, yeah, that's basically how I operate. So a normal day for most of us was to be tired and barely be coping, and for Ben was, smooth sailing, basically.